Yo, what up, slightly naked people? I know you're not wearing pants. Don't lie to me. Welcome back to Board Games with Bearded Bros. Pandemic Legacy episode fuck knows what, because we haven't played in a long time. Hi, Doc.
It's like episode 4 or something.
Hi, Zippy.
Hello.
So, we're in the middle of May. I think we're one thing into May. But as you can see, if you look at these unfortunate little circles over here, we are, how do I say, up shit creek without a paddle. If we lose one more shit, May instead of May. If we lose one more game, which we're very likely to do because we're only playing with 3 players today, we will have to open the dreaded box of do not open this in case.
Open package 8 if you lose 4 games in a row, and we are on our 3rd.
Yeah, so if we lose this one, we have to open that. And that's why that's why it took so long to do this episode, because we're like, man, we need to find... Stop writing. We we needed to find another player. So I think our objective is finish the game as quickly as possible. Try not to scar the city.
I'm talking about.
Wow, I don't know. G Gibbon, thanks for the follow, but I don't know why that sounded like that. That was super weird. Anyway, let's fucking do this. So we need to pick some players, and then we can. Oh no, we pick after we've done the. I forget the order.
Right, yeah, it's been a
Hot
couple of
minute.
days, hasn't it?
Yeah.
How do we... Where's set up again? Here we go. So read the mission briefing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Set out the board in pieces. That's done. Objectives, secure markers. Select funded events and add them to the deck.
Right. So we get 6.
Funded event.
We get 6 of them.
Oh yeah, those.
And we also.
Our current funding. Oh shit, yeah, it's at 6.
Yeah, we get 6.
That's a tasty chunk.
Yeah, because we've lost 3 games in a row. Also, keep in mind we have these unfunded events down here that we get for free. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Alright.
what do you think we should pick? I think resilient population, One Quiet Night.
Hey man, if cheese is what it takes,
Local initiative.
Yeah, okay. I mean, we could basically pick them all, right? For the most part. Maybe remote treatment as well.
remote treatment only removes disease cubes. I think airstrike would probably be. Oh wait, no, airstrike was the funded event, wasn't it?
Yes.
The unfunded event, yeah.
No, we didn't actually take it. We only have experimental program and training data.
Yeah.
So the 2 is Mexico City and Santiago. They're both yellow.
Yep.
So,
I would throw my bid in for new assignment.
I agree. It's pretty useful.
But it takes up a slot if we never use it.
It's not a
That's
huge
what I'm
problem.
saying.
I don't think we have
Yeah,
6.
no.
So.
I mean, it's 1 slot out of 6.
I would say remote outpost.
Maybe airlift as well. Yeah, it's one of the requirements for one of the. We got to eradicate
Have a military
disease
base in each of the 6 major regions.
and quarantine 7 faded cities. And we need to beat all the 3 of the 4 objectives, right?
Yes.
Okay, and we also need to discover cures for 3 diseases. So
Okay.
this one and then
so-
2 others, and that's it.
So what would be the easiest for us to do?
Well, we could have the dude
I-
that makes outposts and just have him at the start, and he can just go around.
Yeah, it would probably be military bases and quarantine 7 cities.
Who's that? Who makes the outpost? Is the colonel?
This guy here, the operation expert.
Okay, because I was thinking the quarantine specialist, so we can just keep getting that. Putting it in my hand, not good. So quarantine specialist, and then we have the operations expert.
Mm-hmm. Maybe the medic at this point as well. I don't know.
Well,
Plus, we like if we can get a hold of those, that ability that lets you refund or take back, those cards.
Yeah. The medic would work, especially since he's a veteran. So now he is a military. He has a military tag on him.
So medic and rival, medic and the dispatcher have rivalry, and the other rivalry is operations and
The colonel.
the colonel. So that's worth pointing out because having those two things means that we can keep cards in rotation.
So let me ask, what would be a good beginning game out of the two, of the medic and the colonel? Out of those two, what would you want?
I honestly think at this point in the game, the colonel is required.
Okay.
Because he's our only way to reliably remove yellow cubes.
Mm-hmm.
So if we think of this kind of like
the faded, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's same thing.
Yeah. This is a long game. So which one of these two, the quarantine specialist and the operations expert, which one of these are going to fall off late game?
Operations expert, easy.
Yeah, because once everything's built, the operations is less useful.
Mm-hmm. So we take the colonel, we take the quarantine specialist, and we take the operations expert.
And we swap operations out for medic when
new assignment. Yep.
So I think that works. Because as soon as everything's kind of built and we've got all the structures up, operations is like, well, I guess I'll just kind of bumble around and do whatever. I'll clean stuff up.
Yeah. Okay.
At that point, it would be worth swapping to a medic or a scientist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the medic can medics. Okay, eradicating is using the location cards, correct? To eradicate.
To eradicate, we need the full set of cards. And then you eradicate, and then you go around and actually clean them up.
Okay, so the medic would totally be good. All right, yeah. All right, let me see what's gotten added on to Marcy, the quarantine specialist.
You just fucking
local
named
pressure. I named her. If you are at a military base, you may quarantine an adjacent city with a quarantine accent. Oh, okay. So I'm going to be following the operation. Yeah.
Well, not really. You really need to do that, but yeah, you can. The operation expert base, like the reason why the operation expert's really good is because he can just go anywhere.
Okay, so just to double check, these are the 6 that we want here.
Yep.
Now, real quickly, you can't build Wait, do you want to keep the mobile outpost?
Oh.
Okay, so we don't want airlift, we want remote outpost.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll keep those, yeah. So now we put them in here, shuffle that, and make those 5 piles.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep, so that. So we deal 3 players, 3 cards each.
Okay. So yeah, before we do anything, so let me just deal. Oh, there we go. Cool. All right, so we got borrowed time. That's good. That's not bad.
Okay. Prepare the player deck. So now we need to do the thing where we divide it into 5 piles.
Yeah, I'll do that. What's after that then?
After that is select characters and starting location. So we've got our characters already.
And just
we've only got the one starting location.
Yeah.
And then we start the infect.
Yeah.
Okay, so quarantine specialist got upgraded to forecaster.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah. And I believe the medic now has that that upgrade as well that lets him.
The medic has veteran, so he can use the military shuttle and local connection.
Oh, he does? Interesting.
Which allows him to treat disease in a city connected to his one, so he has like ranged attacks, basically.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, we didn't put the epidemics in. Oh, now we do.
No, this is when we do it now. There's one on of each.
Mm-hmm. We shuffle these decks and we put the smallest ones at the top. Yeah.
Smallest one on the bottom.
Oh, they're all the same, so it doesn't matter. All right. All right, now do your infect style.
Okay,
So the first one gets 3, yeah?
To infect, we flip over 3 cards, and each of those cities gets 3
Tokens.
cubes. Yep.
Okay, so with faded cities like Sao Paulo, if that's an infection, we don't put a dice. We put a deuter.
Yep.
Yep, the faded.
It also means that anytime we draw a yellow card at any point, we right in. I shut my door, then Ronan just opens it and walks in. Fucking dog.
Yeah, Zoe does that all the time.
Ronan, out. Out. Go bother Joe. I don't need your shit right now, dog. So it's 3. It should be 3, not 2. Oh, you got 3 there. Okay. Yeah, so every time we draw a yellow, we have to put a faded on the board, by the way, too. Or any city... Wait, hang on. Did we draw Atlanta, Washington, Madrid? Yeah. Did we draw those? Did anyone draw those?
No, these are the 3 that we just drew now.
No, I mean in your hand. Because they... If you did, you have to put a faded.
Does it count?
Yeah, faded cities. When drawing a faded figure... Add a faded figure when drawing a player card matching a coda color.
But we weren't drawing. It was.
Oh, does that only go on the colors, or does that go on a faded city? What are faded cities? I remember
Does it?
them. I remember.
No,
cities.
I'm wondering if it counts on dealing our initial hand as well as when we draw on our turn.
All right, faded cities. From now on, place faded figures instead of coda cubes, including game setup. Cities will change into faded cities. Where okay. Mark the city. Okay, replace. Okay. From now on,
it's on the bottom here. Add a faded figure when drawing a player card matching the coda color.
Yeah. From now on, faded figures instead of coda cubes, including game setup. Cities will change into faded cities as faded city figures.
I mean, it doesn't matter. We didn't draw any yellow cards anyway.
Yeah, but there's also 2 that have turned into faded cities. So Atlanta and Washington, and Madrid. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I think we might have lost Doc.
Doc?
Yeah, I think he died. But yeah, I think that's what we're supposed to do.
All right. Well, we didn't draw any, so.
From now on, place faded figures instead of coda cubes, including game setup. Okay, so...
It says right here, add a faded figure when drawing a player card matching the coda color.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Now we can.
Okay, yeah. So we didn't draw any of them, and we didn't... So that add a faded figure when drawing a player card. So if we drew, like, one of the faded cities, we would put one on there, but we didn't, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so if we draw Atlanta, Washington, or
Madrid, god damn it!
What?
You disconnected.
Yeah, P2P connection bullshit again.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Stop downloading prawns. So yeah, if we draw any of those in our hand, then we add those to it. So okay, easy enough to remember. All right, so those 3 are done. I'll do the next ones while we're waiting for Doc to come back. These all get 2. Beijing, Chennai, and Baghdad. So Chennai, where are you? There it is. And Baghdad, where you at? Okay, and Beijing, Jing.
Beijing is in China.
There it is. And now the onesies. Ho Chi Minh, Shanghai, and
Osaka.
Where's Shanghai? It's like up here somewhere. There it is. Yep. Well, red's got a lot of stuff going on. Okay. And now we put all the tokens in a bag and see who goes first, I guess. Where's that brown token? There it is. Here it is. We'll just use this one. Alright, the first person is me. Alright.
Rigged.
Rigged, yeah. Okay.
All right, so let's see. Since Lagos and Los Angeles.
Oh, hold up. Let's just make sure that we're not missing any. Okay. Yep. Oh, winning game bonus. We don't have any. So. Okay. So. Let's plan out what we need to do.
LA and Lagos, they have 3 duders on them.
Yeah.
If they get another duder, they're going to erupt.
Yeah, but they can't show up because of this. So, unless the first thing I draw is a, an epidemic, which would be unfortunate.
What I was thinking was I'm going to work my way down. I'm going to throw a quarantine because I know that they can't come up via the infection deck, but they can come up via the player deck. So with that in mind, I'm going to throw.
True. Yes, very true.
I'm going to throw a quarantine on at least Los Angeles and Lagos.
So one of the things I can do is I can burn. What I think I'll be doing is burning one of my cards to. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to burn one of these cards, like maybe Shanghai, because it reaches the most cities, and then just go build a thing in there. So I'm going to turn 1, discard that to teleport, and without for free, I'm going to build a station here. Because I believe that's what it says. Once per turn, as an action, build a structure in the city. No card required. Okay, so that's my second action then. We get 3 actions, yeah? That's how that works?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And then I guess I'll just treat.
4 action.
I get 4 actions? Okay. Yeah, or maybe I'll then move a teleport to Istanbul and build another one. What do you think? Oh, can you build a military city and a research station in the same place? Like, can I build one in Atlanta?
Yes, you can have a military and a research. You can. It's very specific in the rules. It says you can have one of each building. Like, where is it?
Now, refresher question. How do I move from outpost to outpost?
Well, if you have the military token, which you do, you can move from one military outpost to another. So what I think I should have done was build
You can also move from a research station to another research station.
Yeah, so build one in Atlanta, teleport. Build one in Shanghai, then I have 1 move left, so I think I'll just treat.
Okay. So what cards do I have to discard to go from
none
outpost out? Okay, none. Okay, sweet.
As long as you have the ability to do that, which is why I'm doing it right now, because that means that you can move wherever you want. So yeah, no, Shanghai is really good because that means my zone of influence is Beijing, Seoul, Tokyo, and Taipei. Mm-hmm. If you make it over there, could you drop one on Baghdad? Because that's another good zone of control. Well, the other
point
one was,
as well.
I can go to Istanbul, which is right there.
Oh yeah, no, Istanbul
And it has a
connects
lot
to
more, so-
Milan, St. Peter's, Moscow. Yeah, no, that would be great too. So, because I will just pop around, drop quarantine markers on the adjacent cities, and then go to the next big hub.
That's the plan. So what
So,
I
cool.
recommend you doing, though, is dealing with... Oh, Doc, on your turn, how do you combat things?
In the same way that you would normally cure a disease, except I cure infected instead.
So how do you do
But
that?
his downside is, well, the same way, just
Oh, you just
spend
show
an
up
action
and
to
just
cure one.
cure one? Okay. So it's
Yep.
like it's not...
But-
you can...
Yeah, he needs 2 additional cards of the disease color to discover a cure. So he's good at combating the yellow stuff. He's good. He's okay at cleaning up the regular disease, but curing is not what the Colonel does.
No, he doesn't. He says, "Are you sick? Yeah."
I got penicillin. in
You ever
this gun.
seen Old Yeller?
Yeah.
Oh, I just watched. What was it? I watched a episode of this show called Black Mirror. And
Oh,
if
we
you
know
haven't
Black
seen-
Mirror. Yeah.
You know Black Mirror. I watched.
Everyone.
I watched the one where it's the military versus the roaches.
Oh, okay. I haven't
And
seen
how
that
they-
far. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not going to spoil it for you.
It's
really good.
Okay, so now I draw 2 more deck of cards, yeah? Do 4 actions, draw 2 cards. Resolve any epidemics, discard to 7. Okay. Atlanta.
Okay. Whew.
Atlanta
All right.
is fine. Mumbai is also fine.
Wait, Atlanta's a faded city. Doesn't...
Oh, yes.
no, it's only if we draw a yellow card, right?
Yellow.
No, it's
Yeah.
all faded, right? Because for the purpose, it says here in the faded city section, which is why I was confused. From now on, place faded figures instead of coda cubes, including game setup. So cities will change into faded cities as a faded figure appears in them.
That's we did that when we were setting up. We didn't put the coda cubes. We put faded.
Yeah, but this is now a faded city. So it
Well, it says right here, add a faded figure when drawing a player card matching the coda color. The coda color is yellow.
Is that it? Or does it
Yeah,
count for all faded cities?
No,
It does say a card matching the color, and it's not a yellow card, so it doesn't match the color.
yeah.
Okay.
That's the way I'm reading it, and that's what I'm taking that very literal because it specifically says the color of the coda cube.
Yeah, it technically it does say when the card matches the color, and the card does not match the color. Even though it's a faded city, the card does not match the color.
All right. If that's how you want to play it, then okay.
Because that means that my job just got like so much more harder because now I gotta just be pooping out quarantines, whereas the probability of pulling a yellow card.
Okay, you only add a faded figure when you draw a card from the player deck in the color of your coda. In your case, black. Yes, it doesn't matter if the city is faded. When it's not, you just add the sticker like you would when drawing the card for that city from the infection deck. You don't add faded figures. So yes, it has to specifically be a yellow card.
All right.
So if we draw any yellow cards, it will get a faded figure in that city.
Okay.
But just the yellow cards.
All right. So
Johannesburg.
Johannesburg gets. How many did you add? 1, right?
One of them.
Yeah. Where's Johannesburg? There it is down there. And Tehran.
South Africa. That was where the movie District 9.
I
was,
get that,
took place.
Zippy, but I'm talking about where is it on the board. All right, Tehran, cool. Good. My turn's over. Okay. Zippy.
Johannesburg is only in South Africa in the movie, Zippy. Come on.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying...
I know. I'm busting your chops. You're good.
Motherfucker. All right, don't cheat, Zippy. Let's go. What are you doing?
All right. So, forecast.
What's forecasting?
So, London
He gets to look at the top 2 cards.
and
and
Kolkata.
Kolkata. So, this was on here.
London.
Maybe,
Okay.
maybe remote quarantine London.
Let me see. Okay, so I have 4 actions, right?
Yes. You can remote quarantine
so-
1, I believe.
Remote quarantine 1, 2, 3.
Well, you also got to think about this one here if that explodes. Because that has
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to stop Los Angeles. If you guys
So here's what you do.
use borrowed time.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you've got it in your hand, and we can't get it out of your discard, so you can use it whenever you like. But what I'm saying is, you need to discard remote quarantine Legos, because if that explodes, then we're gonna have problems.
Okay.
Because then this will explode. That'll go up and. Oh wait, no, it didn't. It won't explode. But yeah.
Yeah.
But Los Angeles is the bad one, so.
I'm just moving this down here since I'm going to be digging my hand into it more often. So I'm going to drop off Lagos. Borrowed time, gain 2.
You don't get an additional thing.
No. I know. Because that's a once per turn thing. So I
But
spend
you still have 5 actions.
5. So 1.
Why is he? What? No. What? Chicago.
Oh,
then
right.
Los Angeles.
Oh, I actually don't even think I need to do borrowed time.
Yeah, that's
Hold
what
on.
I was thinking. Like, what? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Why you need it. So.
1, 2, and then 3. We'll be putting a quarantine counter. And if anybody pulls Los Angeles right now, it will. I'm efficiently blocking it.
What does that connect to? Sydney. Okay. Can you move up to San Francisco? So 1, 2, 3.
Where do you want me to go?
Oh no, you've used everything. Because here's the thing: if you use the extended borrowed time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go.
It would be
4,
better for him to end on Chicago.
and then put a quarantine marker here because you can do it next to, right?
It would be better for him to end on Chicago because I can give him Chicago. You have Atlanta. Atlanta has a military base. You can go straight back there. Like, we could, because there's very little blue out, we could potentially cure a blue as a very early action.
Well, in that case, why didn't I just give him that previously, and we can put a red marker back on this one then?
Because it actually takes an action to... Oh, you're talking about completely retroactively.
Yeah. We did that trade when we were both in Atlanta.
Yeah, like we could potentially actually get a cure on blue as early as like first round.
So
I'll do borrowed time, and then drop over here. Do Chicago. I have 1 extra action. You know what? Why not? Bloop.
I think you can.
I have an extra action. I'm not going to.
I think you
I'm not
only
gonna
have like
waste it.
12 out at a time, right?
Yeah, but they'll get used. Things will pop them, and then
yeah.
Okay.
they'll go back in the bag. And if there's none left, you can always move them from a previously placed one.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. So that's my turn. So I draw how many
2.
player cards?
2.
Okay. Resilient population and Cairo. And then we have London and Calcutta.
Where's that? There it is. Under the card.
Okay, so we have a pretty decent discard deck here,
Yeah.
and we have resilient population.
What do you want to
Do
get
we
rid
want to
of?
consider removing one of the yellows now? Like potentially Lagos or Los Angeles, because we know that they're quite fat already, and like if we pulled Lagos out of the discard, we don't have to worry about that for the rest of the game, basically.
I honestly think removing Los Angeles might not be a bad idea because it's the closest to every other city. Like it can affect Sydney, San Francisco.
Yeah, that's
Chicago.
the other thing.
The only I see what you're saying, Doc. I also want to. Are you also considering the fact that we can pull Los Angeles from the player deck and that puts a faded?
It's got a quarantine marker on it, so that one dude will remove that one quarantine marker, and it'll still just go back to 3 without exploding.
Now I see what you're saying. Remove it
Yeah.
from the infection deck completely, and all we have to worry about is if we draw it from the player deck.
And then it's
Yeah,
already got a
and-
marker on there, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
so
we'll just keep it under control like that.
Are
No,
we-
I got you.
Yeah,
What do you want to do, Los Angeles or Lagos? Because I think Los Angeles has the bigger pool of infectable cities.
Los Angeles puts us at the most risk, but it's also the one that's going to be easiest for us to get to, I think, because we've got the stations and shit right next to it.
What are you going to do on your turn? Are you going to go to Los Angeles and clean it up?
I need to go to Chicago and give Chicago to Zippy.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can clean Los Angeles.
So I could do 1, 2, 3, then move 1.
Yeah. And then even if you like draw an epidemic and Los Angeles and then refresh it and then draw Los Angeles, we're still okay at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's the worst case scenario of happening, and you by you removing one of the faded means that we're okay, right? So
alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is move to Chicago and hand that off to Mr. Zip. Here you go, buddy. Cure us a disease. Then I move down to Los Angeles.
Wait, no.
3 and 4.
No. He can't cure the disease. He needs 5.
Right. Yes. Sorry. He needs 5.
But you know that's still good.
Hang on.
If anyone pulls a blue, just
he does have a blue. Essen. That's all the way over there.
Yeah. Well, I still need to do this, so I'm still gonna cure a faded in Los Angeles.
All right. So then that's your turn. And do you want to do resilient population now before you pull any more? Because the chance of you pulling an epidemic is pretty high. Oh, well, we can just... But you may play this between the infect and intensify. Okay, cool. So... Does that mean we can play it if you pull an epidemic?
Yeah, so there's a step for infect and there's a step for intensify. Mm-hmm. We can play it in between those actions. We cannot play them on those actions. So, do you want to wait till we pull an epidemic and just use it as a Hail Mary?
I suppose, yeah, that way we're maximizing our chance to get something important.
Okay, do it.
All right, so I draw 2.
Hey, speak of the devil. All right, so now we use it and remove Lagos. Yeah?
Okay. What's actually... Tokyo is looking mighty nasty over there with 3 sitting on it. And no quarantine marker.
And it's at rioting stages already.
See, these have quarantine markers on them, so they can't actually explode.
That's why I wanted you to go to San Francisco, because you could put one there. Instead of going to Chicago, because you could have. Very easily, in fact. Because you can do it from a distance, right?
Oh, no, I had to be on the city.
Okay.
Unless I do...
unless you're in a military base. Okay. So what do you think, Lagos or Tokyo?
So, if Tokyo comes up now, it's going to explode. Tokyo is going to go to, like, falling.
Yeah, and...
It'll spread to Seoul, it'll spread to Osaka, it'll spread to San Francisco. I think... Although I would rather use it to take care of a yellow, I think securing Tokyo might be more important.
I'm with you on that. Let's put that back and get rid of Tokyo then, yeah? Zippy, where do you lie? Well, think about it this way, right? We have 2 people in here right now that are good for dealing with zombies.
Yeah. I feel like take out Tokyo because Tokyo is a...
Okay, done. All right, so now what's the next step on this? Infect, remove the infection rate up 1. Okay. Draw the bottom deck from the infection. Okay. What is it? Alt, right click? Yeah, there it is. And then how many we put on there? 3? Okay. Montreal.
That's blue, right?
Yeah, it's over here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And shuffle the decks. Okay, so we shuffle Montreal into this as well?
Yeah, so you shuffle that and then throw that on top.
Okay. Kolkata. And Ho Chi Minh.
That's Tehran. That's Kolkata.
Yeah,
and what was it? Sorry, Ho Chi Minh?
Yeah, I don't know. We got it. Alright, that's not so bad.
Yep. Okay, that wasn't terrible.
All right, my turn. So,
So what?
did you stop talking?
Yes, no, that's right. We already gave Atlanta off. Sorry, but never mind. I was
So
going to say
Mumbai.
you need to do is get to Atlanta, but you don't.
Where's Mumbai? Okay, down there. I think. I think Istanbul is pretty good because it's St. Petersburg and Milan that we can very easily get to and contain.
Yeah, Istanbul's a good like central point up here.
All right, so I'm gonna
Istanbul or even Paris if you can get there.
I'm gonna go there. So that's 1, 2, 3. What do you think? Maybe Paris? Because then I've got Mumbai, and I can very easily go to Mumbai and put one there. I can go to Karachi next turn.
Well, we've got a military base in Shanghai here, so Asia's already got one in it.
Yeah, but I can go to Mumbai, and yes, Asia's got one. So it's the White Lines. Oh, no, that is Asia. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay. All right, so, yeah. Okay.
So what you might be better
2,
doing is,
3,
Paris and then, like, Cairo.
And then that's 4. So that's me. I guess that's my turn. So, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's me. That's my whole turn.
Don't forget we also have the experimental program.
Yeah, but they're Mexico City and Santiago. You actually have to have those cards in your hand to use them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what those mean. Because you can't attach them to the card, unfortunately, because it doesn't shuffle anymore. But in the actual
if you
game
just hover
itself,
over it, it'll actually show you like the experimental program, unfunded event, Mexico City. So we know if you have the Mexico City card, you can use this.
Yeah. All right, I need to get a fucking a yellow card. Okay, Los Angeles. That's not good. So that gets a Duda. Wait, do you spawn dudes in your city?
I don't, but there is a quarantine marker, so that just goes away, and the dude does not appear.
Okay, cool, great. All right, and Milana. All right, well, I'm getting some red cards, guys. Like, if you want to hand them off at some point there, that'd be cool.
All right.
Okay, so now we do to infect Johannesburg and Tehran. Where's Tehran? Here it is. And Yo-Yo-Berg. Okay. That's my turn.
All right. Forecast.
Beijing. Okay, that's pretty rough.
Baghdad.
Man, both of those are very rough, actually. They
Uh,
both got 2 on them, so.
I think it's a question of which one should be remote quarantine.
Baghdad, obviously, because you can go to Shanghai and put one in there. So what I think, so remote quarantine Baghdad, and then move to Shanghai, and then so 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't need to do Tokyo actually. Yeah, so you can go to Shanghai. So,
don't forget we've got Montreal sitting right here, looking pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Actually, he needs to be in a military base to quarantine, doesn't he?
Yeah, but there is one in Atlanta. It's just not connected. So honestly, so you've used one. Going to wait. We have a thing, don't we? Oh no, that's generalist. Okay, yeah.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me think. Beijing only has 2.
Yeah.
So if it pops up, it's going to have 3.
It is going to pop up, so it's going to have 3.
Yeah, I know.
At the end of the
so it's going to pop up and have 3. We don't have any other way for it to get more dice, correct?
Unless you draw an epidemic in this turn.
Yeah, so
which is highly unlikely.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. So I could probably, let's see.
Or even if you drew an epidemic, it wouldn't show up, so it's not a big deal.
And then 3, dropping a quarantine marker on Montreal.
And then clean one, maybe?
Yeah, and clean one. That's my final action.
All right. Well, draw your 2 cards then.
I swear, if this is an epidemic.
Go for blue. Jakarta and Tokyo.
Sweet. Next turn.
So, all right. So we swap both of these. So Beijing gets 1, and Baghdad loses its quarantine marker. I got it. All right. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can't take any more cards after this.
Okay.
Doc.
So what I can do is I can actually fly out to Seoul.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Now, I have the Seoul card, so I can just fly directly there.
I know, but I'm just trying to think of like if we can keep all the red cards together, because that's one of the one that's very easy to cure. We only need 4 for that. Is it 5 or 4? Yeah, we only need 4 because you only need 4 cards. So it's easier agents. Like that's what I'm thinking. When we could theoretically get all of those right within the next couple of turns.
The other thing is getting me to Essen so that I can hand that off to Zippy.
Well, Essen's right here next to a military base, and you both have access to a military base.
I could actually get there because I could 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you could. You might as well end up in London and clean that. 1, 2.
Well, no, I'd want to end in Essen so that Zippy can then move to Essen on his turn.
Yeah,
and I can hand
1,
it
2,
to him.
3. Yeah, you wouldn't need to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you could walk there, so that'd be easier. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Yeah, that's a good turn. I think that's appropriate. Wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, that's your whole turn to get there, right?
Yeah.
Because I was going to say you could try and remove one from Los Angeles and then move. But yeah, I think that's appropriate. Because if he gets one more blue card, then we don't have to worry about blue anymore. So. But he also has to go to a research station, right? Oh, no, he doesn't.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Cool.
As soon as he gets 4 blue cards, we can cure.
All right. I think that's worthwhile doing.
Oh, I have 4 blue cards right now.
No, you need 5.
5.
5, sorry. As soon as he gets 5 blue cards and it's his, like he has an action to spare, he can cure.
I reckon that's
so
a good
if
move.
if I end on Essen, and then Zippy on his turn can 1, 2, 3,
and then 4 trade. Yeah.
4 to trade, and then it will have to wait until it gets around to his turn again.
Yep.
That's not.
It's not bad. It's the best way we can cure blue.
Yeah, I can't think of a better way to do it. It's just so as long as I end on Essen, which 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's got to be it. I've got to just move to Essen.
Which is fine because then I'll go from Essen down to Paris, shoot over to red, and give Dave my red next turn.
Okay. What have you got? Tokyo and Jakarta?
Jakarta, yeah.
Where's Jakarta? It's like down here, right? Oh, there it is. Yeah. And Tokyo is over here. Okay, so you'll have to spend your entire turn getting the trade, though, next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's do it. Draw your 2. Let's go.
Okay.
St. Petersburg.
Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo. It's down here.
I already did it.
Okay. Uh-oh. So that explodes now. Oh, no, it doesn't. It just loses its quarantine. Sweet.
Yep. And London gets another.
Neato.
Cool.
Alright. Alright, my turn, I guess. So I am now in Paris. I think...
I'm gonna grab a drink.
Do you think I should move... Oh, I got Los Angeles. Do you think I should go to Los Angeles? Oh, no, I could go to... It'd be easier to go to Los Angeles. Then go to Lima, and put a thing there. Where's Sydney connect to? Los Angeles. So 1, 2, build 3, and then back to Los Angeles. Or I could go to Cairo. So 1, 2, build in Cairo. I go 1, build in Algiers. And then 3, 4 in Lima. So 1, 2 build. 3, 4 build. I could build 2 stations in one turn, I guess. That wouldn't be so bad.
No, that wouldn't, because that would give me more places to jump to.
So, but the other thing, so would you prefer me put it in Cairo, or would you prefer me put it in Melina? Because here's the thing, like if I go 1 and then build, and then use a Melina and build over here. Wait, how many times can I do that in a turn?
Do you think you can get to Ho Chi Minh or Hong Kong? If you throw one in Hong Kong, I could just jump there, and then that gives me Kolkata, Bangkok,
No,
Ho
I
Chi
can't.
Minh.
Do you see the yellow? Do you see the white lines?
Yeah.
So
Oh
I
wait,
have
where
to-
are you?
Yeah, I'm over here
Oh,
in
yeah.
Paris. I have to build 1 military base in each of the sections with a white divided by a white line. So 1 in Asia,
Okay.
1 in Europe, 1 in North America, 1 in South America, 1 in Africa, and 1 in Pacific Rim. And Melina's in Pacific Rim, and Algiers is in Africa, right? So
Yeah.
then the only thing left to build in would be South America, and then this character can just go away at that point. He's done.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm thinking either Milana or Ho Chi Minh would be good cities for Pacific Rim, because Ho Chi Minh gets me Hong Kong, Bangkok, Jakarta, and Milana, where Milana only gets me Hong Kong, Taipei, Ho Chi Minh, and
Sydney and San Francisco.
Oh, okay, and San Francisco.
Yeah, so
Right.
I think that's a pretty good coverage, and I don't have. So the thing is, I'll go to Algiers, and that'll get pretty much all the same cities as what this one is. So maybe I should go to Cairo. It'll take an extra turn, but it's not a big deal. So I'll go to Cairo. So 1, 2, build for 3, and then I will throw Melina away. Where's Osaka, actually? Oh, it's over there. Okay. And teleport there. Boop. Okay, that's me. Is Doc here? Or he might be
I
dead.
think he's still Africa.
Okay, Paris and Hong Kong. Paris and Hong Kong. So, I think it's important for you to get to... oh, no, can you remote next time, Beijing?
Don't you want me to go give Doc my blues?
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
Let's see what's coming up. Montreal's coming up.
No. This
That's
is me.
protected.
I still got to do my thing, dude.
Oh,
You
I
just-
thought you said you were
just-
done.
Doesn't matter. All right, Montreal. Blue. Where's that? It's like somewhere down here. Loses quarantine. Okay. And Chennai, which I believe is now 3. So, yeah. Okay, that's my turn. You're up.
Okay, so
1, 2, 3. Oh, you look okay. LA and Shanghai.
Shanghai. Okay.
Oh, where's Shanghai? Oh, it's over here. No. Yes. Yeah.
And then LA.
So if you end in Shanghai, that'll be pretty cool because that'll stop.
He kind of needs to get to Essen.
I know he will.
So 1,
2, 3.
2, 3 Essen.
Trade.
4.
And that's it. That's your turn. Trade for Essen. No. What are you doing? Oh, right. I see.
No.
Yeah. No, you just discard them when you cure. So.
No. He has to actually spend an action to cure still.
Yeah. So. Okay. Hold up.
I guess I was confused. I thought I was giving myself to Doc, and Doc was giving.
No, dude. No. You're taking Essen off him, because he can't cure. Remember, he has to do it. Like his stuff is hard.
Yeah, I'd need 7 to cure.
Okay.
We don't want that.
So now you have to discard, draw 2, and then discard 7. So 2 7. Sorry. Largo and Kinesia. Oh, okay. Largo explodes.
I mean, that's not terrible.
Yeah, but it goes up in momentum.
Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna just 1.
Okay.
That's 5, 6, 7, and then I'll just discard.
I think you should keep Cairo. Oh no, it's got a thing on it.
Yeah.
Actually, that wouldn't be so bad to get you back on the like you could use 1 turn to teleport to 3 different places. So Cairo's not bad to keep. You can throw away the yellow ones though, for sure. Tokyo. So here's the thing. Tokyo.
I have Tokyo and Jakarta that I was going to give to you.
Oh yeah.
So I'm thinking if we're going with the plan of us trying to cure blue and red, keeping the blues and keeping the reds so I can hand them off to you, and just ditching the other ones, we at least know that Lagos and Kanisha can only come up during the infection and not during the player's turn.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to throw away those 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Now you've drawn 2, so now we do. You didn't see what these were, so oh well. Whatever.
Yeah, I did.
Nope, you didn't.
Los Angeles and Shanghai.
Oh no. Oh wait, you did. Okay. Yeah. So Shanghai, LA gets one of those. Shanghai gets a red.
Shanghai gets Shanghaied.
Yeah. All right, Doc, you're up, my man.
Okay, so I did my thing of getting Essen to Zippy. My next thing is getting to fucking Lagos.
No. Zippy used his last action to take it from you.
I know. Well, yeah, my last action was getting to Essen. I did that. So now I'm back to yellow. What I'm going to do is move to St. Petersburg. I will discard St. Petersburg to take a direct flight to Lagos.
Okay. Oh, LA is also 3 up now, by the way.
So that's 1, 2. I can't do both. Which one do you want?
Well, LA hasn't come up yet.
So.
Oh wait, Lagos hasn't come up yet.
Do LA now. You want?
Jeez, I don't know what's going on there.
I can, if he wants clear Lagos, next turn I can cure.
Yeah, but you got to go through 2 turns of that before you can get.
Lagos and LA have both come up.
Yeah. No, Lagos came up because of the hand.
No, Lagos is in here as well.
Oh, okay.
It had a quarantine marker on it though, so it didn't outbreak.
Okay. All right, either one's fine then, I guess. So, we'll do what you were saying. You're gonna clean. 1, 2.
So it's 1, 2.
Clean 2.
I kind of want to end in Sao Paulo if I
So
can.
clean one and then move over. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I can get a military base up in Sao Paulo.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, do that. That'll save me a turn to doing whatever I need
Yeah,
to do.
that saves you coming to this side of the map for no reason. So yeah, I'm going to clean one from Lagos and then move to Sao Paulo because they're both at 2 now, so there's no real.
I mean, theoretically, I can spend my last turn putting one in Limba. So hang on, build, teleport, 3, 4. Yeah, build, teleport, 3, and then build one in Lima. I can build one over there. You don't have to spend your turn doing that if you didn't want to.
I suppose, yeah, because you can do it without spending the card, can't you?
I can, yes.
Okay. I'll just remove 2 from Lagos then.
Okay, that works for me.
And then I can, if I need to, I can move to Sao Paulo and fly out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, cool. Alright, done.
Oh, Jesus.
Deal.
Holy crap, man. We need to change your character, and then you can clear red.
I mean, at this point, swapping me for the scientist, but then we lose our ability to kill zombies.
Well, not if you get the card or I get the card. Right? Because then I could swap you for the scientist. I could pick up the card and then at the end of your turn, swap you back to the colonel, you know? But either one of us has to draw the card.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's see who gets...
Osaka. Oh, that's no good.
Osaka
We need to start cleaning out red. Osaka's done. Okay, my turn. So I'm going to build military. I'm going to... where does this take me? San Francisco. No. I'm going to burn Los Angeles. I'm going to... Oh, you got Sao Paulo? Oh, okay. No one's got Mexico or Santiago. Yeah.
Wait.
What?
You
What?
think that because you were close enough to be able to quarantine Los Angeles, right?
I can't quarantine.
Yes, you can.
Wait, anyone can quarantine?
Yeah, anyone can place a quarantine marker.
Where did my...
It's just that the quarantine specialist may do it from a distance.
Where did my thing go? Oh, it's on Kanisha for some reason. Okay. Alright, well, I'll quarantine that, I guess.
Because, yeah, you can't kill the zombies, but you could prevent a potential future outbreak there.
Okay, and then... So, 1, 2, 3, and then I'll move to... Well, in that case, I might as well move to Mexico City. And then I can put in Bogota then. Because that would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or theoretically, though, I mean... Should I put it in Lima so that Los Angeles can be remote quarantined? But if I do that, also Miami can be remote quarantined. You know what I'm saying? It's it's either Bogota or Lima for the military.
Probably Bogota. Just because that also connects to Miami, which is right next to Atlanta, which we kind of need.
Okay, so that's my turn then. I'll end in Bogota, Mexico. Oh boy.
Yeah, I fucking... I've got that 6th sense for them epidemic cards, yo.
Alright, so...
Not like I count.
Taipei. Not good.
Taipei gets...
But that's
not Taipei. Where's Taipei?
Right there, yep.
That is fucking Taipei. What the hell?
And... Whoop. Okay, here we go. 2 cards.
Infection.
Alright, that's fine. Los Angeles.
I called it, man. I called it.
Johannesburg
and
gets one.
Joburg, right?
Yep, Joburg gets one. Okay. The sweats, boys. The sweats. Okay, so I got 3 red now. What's the chances of... What have you got? Ho Chi Minh, Seoul, Sydney, and Bangkok. And you have Jakarta and Tokyo. So Tokyo you can get to reasonably easy. Or you have to... Where are you? And you can go to Paris and then Tokyo. What about Jakarta? Where's that? That's like over here. Okay. So, unfortunately, I won't be able to get... So, if you end in either one of those cities, Zip, I think we can trade, and that'll be good.
I think Zip's first action should be to cure blue.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, like, can you get to one of those cities as well? So, you can cure blue and then go to Tokyo and... Or go to Shanghai, and then you could remote quarantine Taipei. And,
I got...
Oh, no, actually,
hold
no,
on, I got
Taipei
this.
just came up, right? So you just do Beijing.
Hold on. Cure. Let's do the cure first.
Yep.
Okay, that's 5.
Yep.
Leaves me with 3 actions, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
1 right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then that leaves me with 1 extra action.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to quarantine Tokyo.
Tokyo just came up. And Tokyo is out of the border, so it doesn't show up at all.
Okay, so what currently
Beijing.
right now?
Beijing. 100%.
Boom. Done.
And Taipei as well. Though that
I'm out of actions, but...
Yeah. So hold up. Would it be better for you to get to Tokyo this turn? No,
I mean, if we...
Because next turn I'll move to Pagoda, plant the bomb, and then go from there to Shanghai and then there to Tokyo. I wouldn't have.
So I have Sao Paulo.
So where's that?
And as soon as you get 4 red cards, it's immediately cured.
Yeah.
Because it no longer requires a turn.
Yeah.
So if you can end in Ho Chi Minh, Seoul, Bangkok, or Sydney, I can move to Sao Paulo, fly there, and give you the red card.
I can
also give you.
I can.
You can also take. Yeah. You can also take cards from me as well.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, both
he has to be in the same city.
Yeah, I have to be in the same city. So, what was the other one you said? Ho Chi Minh, Seoul. Where's Seoul?
Sydney or Bangkok.
If you guys want to just forego Beijing, I'll just walk over to Tokyo.
No, that's fine. Because here's the thing: if I end my turn, if I do what I need to do, which is get the final objective for building in here, I won't have enough turns to take it off your hands. So
yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh
shit! I forgot to do this. It was my turn. Hold on, because we're not there yet. Taipei is gonna come up. And Chennai. Actually, with that information,
move your quarantine marker to Taipei.
Move it to Taipei. Yeah.
Yeah. Chennai is also going to explode though too. So maybe. Instead of we need to cure, but you also need to remote.
Hang on. Okay, so how about this? You were on Essen, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1 to Paris, 2 to Manila. You can place a quarantine marker for 3, and then with your remote quarantine on Chennai, so you can get a quarantine on Taipei and Chennai because you're in a military base. So that means you can place a quarantine.
Yeah, but then you can't.
You
can't cure. Do you think we can live 1 more turn without 3 more turns without curing?
I'd rather that than have either of those explode.
Yeah.
All right, so we're not curing.
Yeah, I don't think we'll cure.
So hang on, is that what you're going to do then? So you're going to go to Paris and then travel to Manila, place 1 on Taipei, and then remote
and then
on Chennai.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll probably want to actually put you on Manila then.
Well, I don't think it matters, right? Because either way, he's putting a quarantine marker on Taipei.
Oh yeah, he's actually still.
Yeah. So realistically, then, we could almost cure red faster. Oh wait, no. So realistically, what it's going to have to be is, I might have to not put down a thing if we want to cure red next turn. Because if we cure red next turn, then it's not a problem anymore, right?
Well, they can still come up. They can still explode. It's just...
No, they can't, because red would be completely removed. It'd be eradicated.
It won't be eradicated until we get rid of all the cubes.
Oh, okay.
But I think this is kind of what we have to do, is it? Because we need both. Like, these are both going to explode, so they both need a quarantine marker on them.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, next turn I can just use an action, zip over to Paris, cure blue, and then so that.
No, you don't even need to move to cure blue. You can just cure it from wherever you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. Cure blue, and then I'll just start fortifying red, and then.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea for you to like remove these cubes as well. There's only like a little of them, and what that will mean is that all blue cards from this point going forward will be completely useless. Like, just be free.
Yeah,
cards.
they're free cards for us when they come out of the infection pile.
Mm-hmm. So in order for us, we need to cure red and black, and then that'll be 2 objectives done. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a second, guys.
And then we need to eradicate blue, and then that's it, right? That's pretty much all it is. Also, quarantine 7 faded cities. So, yeah. Okay. We might be okay. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So, where do I need to be in order to get that card?
So to get a card off me, you have to be in either Ho Chi Minh, Seoul, Sydney, or Bangkok.
I think I'll go to Ho Chi Minh then.
So that's where
okay, hold on.
I need to end.
Let me just do my end turn because my dog is vomiting.
Yeah, we already know what. Oh no!
Okay. So yeah, so I'm gonna go take care of that, and then take my 2 cards, and then I have to discard 2, basically.
Yeah. Kolkata. Oh, you should probably consider. Well, you can probably get rid of the red ones as well because we don't need them anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of Jakarta and Tokyo and keep Cardam. Put a faded on Cardam because I pulled him.
Cardam. Okay.
And then that'll be my turn.
Khartoum. Okay.
All right, so I can. Lagos only has 1. Joburg has 3.
1, 2.
No, I need to go to. Shit, I need to go to Sao Paulo to fly out.
Do you? I mean, you have all these red ones that you can use. You can use Sydney and fly to. Do you have Jakarta? No. Do you have Hong Kong or Bangkok? You have Bangkok, so it's fine. You don't need to go anywhere. So
don't I need the card of the place I'm in to fly to it?
You can burn a card as well. Like you can go.
Hang on. Discard a city card to move to the city named, or discard the card that matches to move to any city. Okay, so yeah, so I could discard like Bangkok and fly directly there.
Yeah, so you can go to 1 to remove a faded from Johannesburg, and then that'll be 3 or 4. Oh no, that still wouldn't put you in Ho Chi Minh then.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I mean it doesn't matter because I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can next turn just come by and drop it in my inventory.
Yeah, because red cures instantly. It doesn't need an action.
Red will cure instantly. So yeah, so that's fine. If you end in Bangkok and you remove one of the faded from there, because that'll stop it from exploding, so that's still a good thing. The other thing you need to think about is Los Angeles as well. But I think if it doesn't come up, God willing, we can get the quarantine specialist to put a thing on it from a distance.
Right, so I think my best action is, 1, 2, 3 to clear, 4 to fly to Bangkok.
Yep, I'm agreeing with that. We'll move you down there. And then you burn and you move to Bangkok. Alright, now draw you 2. Hey, new assignment. This is good. This is good. Here's the thing. We can use that right now and you can cure red.
So I will be swapping. I'm your rival to the Colonel, so I can play it. You can pick it back up.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. And then next turn,
So I can
play it again.
play this right now
Mm-hmm.
and swap to the Scientist.
Yep. Yep.
Boom, done. So I'm now the Scientist. Red is now cured.
And then I will burn 2 red cards. And I will pick that up.
You don't want to play that and immediately swap me back to the Colonel?
Right.
No, because you don't have a second card. Because what I was thinking, you can change to the Colonel.
I wouldn't be able to pick it back up anyway.
That's what I'm
because
saying.
I'm the Scientist now.
That's. Oh yeah, true that. Well, the other option is we bring you in as the medic.
Oh yeah, because Red's now cured, Blue's now cured.
Mm-hmm. And you can just
He
walk
can
ar-
just-
and you, every city, like basically you can hit every city you walk in, and you can just be adjacent. And you have the veterancy, so you can just go boop 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 and go everywhere. So you could fly to fucking.
The only problem with that is if we swap me to the medic, we won't be able to get the Colonel back.
That's all right. I don't think we'll need it. I think we just need to eradicate 1, which you can do in red. Fucking so easy if you go to the military base.
Actually, probably be quicker to Blue if we're just going to eradicate as quickly as possible.
And I think we need to keep the Scientist in though, because Black's going to be super hard to get rid of. Because we need to cure that.
I don't think so. I think we've had fuck all black cards come up out of the player deck, so I think there's a big chunk of them at the bottom.
Let's have a look. We've had 2 in the discard.
And we've got 2 outs. That's 4 in total black cards of amount.
Okay. All right. I'm all right with that. So you cured red. And you swap back. Welcome back, Zippy. How's your dog?
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
I turn over and I hear her.
So do we want to swap me to Colonel or Medic?
Oh, I think the medic might be the way to go.
It just means we'll have to have someone.
We
being
need
quite,
to quarantine the faded cities anyway. So
Yeah, well, we need to be quite active in places like Los Angeles and Lagos, Joburg, places that have been coming up a lot.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of turns to get rid of these red cubes though. So hold up. How many things we need to do? We need to cure 1 more disease. We need to always do this. We need to last military base and eradicate at least 1 disease. And the other one is quarantine.
We only need to complete 3 objectives. It doesn't have to be this one.
No. That
We
always
can
needs
complete
to
the
be,
other 3.
If you look at it, this objective
This
must
always needs to be
completed
this always needs to be one of the objectives. But to win the month, we just need to complete any 3 of them.
I know. So this one will be the next easiest, and then that one. But we still need to. Well, I don't know. Maybe you could walk around these cities and just quarantine them. Like it just needs to be quarantined 7 faded cities. You know.
Yeah, you can just throw quarantines on cities that aren't having things pop up on them.
Like if I go to
still count.
Bogota, right, and put one there, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities. Right then, that Zippy can do in literally 1 turn.
Yeah,
You know, like
that the remote, what's it called? The fucking local pressure is really strong on quarantine specialist.
Yeah. So what do you think, Zippy? Which one do you reckon we should bring in?
So Zippy was away. We swapped me out for the Scientist, cured Red, and now we're trying to decide if we should swap me back to the Colonel or the Medic. Colonel lets us kill Faded. Medic lets us eradicate Red really quickly.
Okay, so what objectives do we have?
We just need to cure 1 more. We need to cure Black, and then we need to either do Faded Cities, which you can do very easily.
We don't need to cure Black, though. We just need to do any 3. It doesn't have to be this one. This does not have to be completed. This does not have to be one of the 3 that we complete. We can complete the other 3 and not complete this one.
It literally says this must always be one of the
I know
objectives you
it.
complete. to
This
win the
must
game.
be one of the object. Why does it say you must?
Because
Where
it
is
says
it?
mandatory.
It says mandatory.
We need you to complete 3 objectives this month.
Yeah. And this one says
So does it have to be this one and then at least
2 others?
why
Yeah.
does it have it worded so weirdly?
That's just how it is because it's a mandatory one.
All right, so we need to cure black then. That's even more annoying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, which is why maybe keeping you as the scientist might be a good idea because that can get done super quick, and then I can swap myself. Or, you know, next turn I can swap myself out to be the medic after I put down the final thing.
Actually, that would be even better.
That's what I'm saying. Like, keeping you as the scientist means that we can very easily give you what you need, except for the fact that you can't move around very well.
Actually, to be fair, the scientist can't do much of anything. Once the final disease is cured, her specialty is
useless. Yeah.
not so. Yeah.
But the other option is that we keep myself as the operations guy, and then I'm again still useless, right? So, it's up. I don't know. It's hard to say. I think the scientist is important to get this last one done because it's so.
Remember, we do have black at like stage 3 positive mutation.
Yeah, so it'll only take 3 cards with the scientist instead of 4.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that would have been. I think having the scientist and you getting like 3 cards, like 2 black cards right now is a very high chance. You know, like.
So if I stay as the scientist, you keep your
operations guy until
copy.
I put down the last thing, right? And then I'll go to the medic.
Yeah.
And then if you throw one in South America, I'll just zip on over there and just drop like a whole load of quarantine.
Oh man, I've been playing this guy so wrong the entire time. I didn't realize that you could put down a thing and then teleport wherever you wanted once per turn. I've been using cards to move to cities. That's fucking stupid, Dave. Good job.
All right. So I still need to infect 2.
Yeah, you also didn't pick up 2 cards. Oh, you did. No,
I did.
Yeah.
That's where we got the reassignment.
Uh-oh. Oh, Kolkata's at 2.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, they're both at 3 now, so. All right, my turn. Where am I right now? Okay, 1. And then build. And then I will become the medic. Yeah? So that, I still have 2 actions.
Wait. Do you want to use? Do we have? Oh no, the medic's the veteran, isn't he?
Yeah,
Never mind.
Yeah,
Doesn't say. Do you want to fly out first? But
no, medic's the veteran. So and then 3 and then 4, and that gets rid of those 3 because it's cured. Yeah, I can just walk through a city and cure it.
Yep.
Cool. Done. Okay. Oh, the other option is I could use Paris. Hold up. Before I do
Maybe you should have done red.
Well, no. The other thing is I could have done is I can fly to Paris and then burn Paris to go wherever I want. So do you think it would have been better to go to Chennai?
Because I mean, if anything in red explodes, it's gonna spread. Chennai to Kolkata, that's gonna spread.
So the Taipei's come up, so Taipei's not going to show up again. So the only other one is Beijing. And I think it's okay because we've got Zippy there and he can put one remotely in Beijing at the start of his turn. I think we'll be okay. The other thing that is worth looking into is, where is it? Chennai has already been done. Kolkata's already been done. So these 2 aren't going to show up.
Okay, so
Unless I get an epidemic, right? That's the big thing.
So we have a military base. We have.
Yeah,
We need to eradicate blue.
that's why I moved to London. Because then I can
Yeah,
just go. And then
I think
it'll take me
blue's
2
going to be.
more turns, yeah.
So blue's going to be the quickest one for us to eradicate, but red's probably our biggest threat.
Yeah. I think that was still the right choice, but...
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
theoretically, what I could do is... Beijing's not in this list, right? So if I take the shuttle to Shanghai, that'll clean, and then I go to Beijing, and that'll clean as well, right? Taipei's in the discard pile, so that's not going to show up. So
Yeah.
I could theoretically get rid of 5 cubes. You know, that wouldn't be so bad.
I mean, your call. Like I said, blue's going to be the easiest to eradicate, but red is our biggest threat.
I think I'll go for red, actually. I think we should play it safe. But London is just come up, so hopefully I don't get a thing. So I'll go there and end up in... So that'll get rid of 5 cubes. Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Miami and Buenos Aires.
There it is.
Yeah. Okay. So, are we on 3 or 2 now? Oh, still 2.
Still 2.
Beijing and Ho Chi Minh. Oh, look at that. You're right. So, I'm pretty sure Beijing doesn't get anything.
Beijing, you're in it, so no, it'll immediately cure.
And Ho Chi Minh is down the bottom there, so... Fine. Alright. Zippy.
Yep.
What would you like to do, my man? So the other thing is you can go... So one of the things you can do now is you can go to Bogota and just spend your entire turn just placing
Yeah,
things.
that's what I was thinking.
Because...
we still have to cure blue.
Yeah.
So...
but one of the other
Baghdad-
objectives is quarantine 7 faded cities. You know,
Yeah.
so... Shanghai.
All right.
Where's that? Okay, that's down there.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
in it.
I'll walk through that coming back down, so that's not so bad.
Maybe
We probably can
remote.
just keep these out so we know.
Remote quarantine
Remote.
one of these 2, maybe?
That
Right, hold
that
on.
would mean letting Baghdad get to 3.
1. Okay. 2 is cure.
Oh, yeah. We didn't cure blue yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So now
3
let's do-
is dropping a quarantine remotely.
Do you want to do it on Baghdad, maybe?
Put it
Yeah.
wherever you want it. And
Probably Chennai, because it's further. Actually, Baghdad's probably the furthest away from where you are, so I guess that makes.
I'm going to drop a quarantine marker on Sao Paulo, and that'll be my turn. I'm going to draw my 2 cards.
Hey.
Epidemic, and
Joe-
Johannesburg gets faded.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Okay, so these 2 that were on top, they don't matter, right?
Yeah, they don't.
They go back on top, yeah. So
Yeah, hang on. San Francisco.
yeah, I'll get that.
Okay. Taipei and Johannesburg explodes. That's unfortunate.
I mean, I haven't pretty much given up on yellow faded.
Yeah, I don't know. We might,
Haven't we pretty much given up on yellow?
we might be able to recover them later on, you know? So,
Yeah.
Buenos Aires,
And
yeah.
Buenos Aires.
Alright, cool.
3. Where was the other one?
Taipei.
Did you get that?
No. Oh, Taipei explodes.
Okay, so that's 1 there. There.
Okay. That's not so bad, I guess.
Yeah, I mean that
Could have been a
could
lot
have been
worse.
worse.
Osaka was at 2, right?
Yeah, so it's at 3 now.
Okay, well, glad I'm over there now. Okay, well, shit. Doc, you're up.
Right.
So maybe work on clearing out those black guys down there. Oh, wait, where are you right now? Where's your character?
I'm in Bangkok.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, you can clear out one of each.
I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can move and clear one from each of those.
Yeah.
Um,
I think maybe you should go 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, you have to do it that way. You have to end in Chennai. Like, there's no other way you can do it.
yeah, ending in Hokkaido would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but you can't, so.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, 1 clear, 2 clear.
The other option is Ho Chi Minh, but I don't know.
Yeah, if I go to Ho Chi Minh, I can only stop 1 place from exploding. If I go to Kolkata and Chennai, I can stop 2 from exploding and having it spread.
Yeah. All right.
Unless, of course, they both come up. Why would you say that?
Yeah, exactly.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Draw cards.
done.
Hey, look at that! One more card.
All right, we're fucking halfway there, boys.
Halfway there. All right, I have Mumbai. Where is that? Oh, it's right
All
there.
right,
Dude.
we still on 2? We're on 3 now.
Yo, Kolkata.
1, 2, 3. So that should have gone up.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we're drawing 3 now.
Mm-hmm. San Francisco blows up. Fuck. So we get it. And so does. Okay, so hold up. Chicago.
And so does Los Angeles. Motherfucker!
Chicago loses its quarantine. Los Angeles explodes. But before we do that, let's do. Tokyo explodes as well. Fuck. Okay, hold up. How many outbreaks have we had? How many explosions? Because we haven't done any of these yet.
We've had 2.
2? Okay.
Yeah.
So now we go to, this is the third one.
And
Yep. Okay. And Taipei exploded as well, right?
yes.
Okay. All right then. So this is the third one. So okay. So San Francisco explodes. Chicago's fine. Los Angeles then explodes. So let's do Los Angeles first. So this one gets 1. This one, it doesn't go any higher, right? So does Los Angeles make San Francisco get another fade? Does San Francisco become a faded city now?
Yep.
Okay. So we'll do the faded city last then. Hold up. Let's do this one last, because theoretically speaking, then that means that every other city that San Francisco explodes from. So San Francisco came up. So that's the first one we have to handle. Okay. Actually, no, they both came up at the same time. So how do you handle this then?
I'd say do it in order. So the first one that came off the stack was Ho Chi Minh.
Okay, so Ho Chi Minh, where's that? Ho Chi Minh explodes. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, no, all 3 of these explode.
Okay. All right, so let's do that. So that goes up. It's now rioting. Okay. Cool. Red goes into Jakarta, Bangkok, Hong Kong, Milano. All right, cool. That's 1. Now that increased to 3. So that increased to 3 now. So next is Los Angeles, which goes to 4. Okay. So Los Angeles, that goes into San Francisco. Mexico City.
To
Chicago loses its quarantine marker because that was the first one it had. Sydney, and that's it. Oh, and Lima as well. Okay, so they all become faded cities, except for Chicago, and Sydney becomes a faded city as well. Faded city markers. Oh man, wait, do we lose if we get one more faded city? Because there's only one more marker left. Can you look that up real quick? Because that's kind of an important thing.
We're all gonna die.
You're all gonna die because San Francisco is literally gonna spread it super far and wide. Like it spreads to Tokyo, then Tokyo explodes, which makes Osaka explode, which makes Taipei explode. You know, like I think that lost us the game. Actually, I don't think that we can win. Because 1, 2, 3, 3 explosions. So 1, 2, 3. Oh. We haven't done San Francisco either, so 4. Yeah, we've just lost the game. But
is stickers number a limitation? This might be it.
Because we don't have any more stickers after this. God damn it, we're so fucking close too. Oh. Major upset. Alright, was anyone in a city that exploded? No. Okay. Good. At least no one takes a scar. Oh, we're all so close.
I ran out of faded stickers. That means we don't place more. There should be enough for all the cities on the map.
Really? Because there's no.
Technically, you get enough for all but 3 cities. As such, it seems highly unlikely you will run out.
Okay, so we just clone them.
Oh wait, dude, there's another bag of them.
Oh, there is. Okay, all right then. So okay, so Sydney's got 1. Okay, we have to work out how many faded cities we have because we lose this turn regardless, right? We're dead, right? Enough
yes,
cities.
But we still need to work out our scarring.
Okay, so these go away, and he gets 2 more of these, right? So San Francisco's fucked. So that exploded, which means Chicago is now a faded city. Tokyo is now a faded city, and Tokyo then explodes, which puts it up to 3.
Yep.
Hang on, let me put a lock. So this doesn't like San Francisco exploding again in this turn doesn't make it go up even higher, right?
No, once it's exploded as part of a chain reaction, it won't continue going.
Right, and that makes Osaka.
So Seoul and Osaka both become faded.
Yeah. And Osaka gets a thing. Did Seoul was at level 2 already, right?
Yes, but it doesn't explode. It just gets faded.
Okay. And then Taipei explodes.
Taipei explodes.
Which puts
it goes up to 2.
Oh my God.
And it becomes faded as well. Now, it exploded.
Mm-hmm. Now, but
that means Shanghai, Hong Kong, and Manila all become faded as well.
Oh, hold up. Because the thing is, we only have so many tokens left, right? So we only have 2 more zombie tokens. Which is important, because if you run out of faded tokens, there is no more tokens, right?
Yeah, if at any point we run out of tokens in the bag, the game ends and we've lost.
Okay, but what I'm saying is one of these cities does not become a faded city.
That's
because
technically true.
There's only 2 more left, right? So which city do you want to spare from becoming a faded city?
I mean,
because that also means that Chicago needs a faded city marker, so I'll put that there. But that also means that Manila doesn't become a faded city if we don't want it to, right? So if we want to make Shanghai and Hong Kong that, or we can make Manila and Shanghai and leave Hong Kong free. I think that might be the best way because then that leaves that whole center section free, kind of.
Yeah.
What do you think, Zippy?
I think that the Zombinos are going to eat our brains.
I think we're gonna lose the entire world. Oh my god. I don't think it's capable of you guys losing all the cities. I think we are gonna lose all the cities.
Excuse me, sir. I believe you're underestimating us.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I say? We come over here. Like, this is where we live now. We live in St. Petersburg. Have you heard?
I've heard they have lovely churches.
Yeah.
They do. They also have rumors. If you've ever heard of, that there's a rumor in St. Petersburg.
Australia's fucked. There's zombies in Australia.
Well, I
is the
mean,
worst.
There's literally one city in Australia, and it's gone.
Yeah, it's
I
gone.
mean, look, the Zombinos are going to infect the drop bears. Can you imagine Zombino drop bears?
Yes.
And kangaroos?
Yes.
Holy crap. They don't even have to bite you. They'll kick you, and they'll kick you into being a zombie. Holy shit.
As a kangaroo with its pain inhibitors lost would mean that you'd have the strongest zombie in the world.
Exactly.
I've literally seen kangaroos get hit by a truck and get up and walk away.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
you would have,
they already don't fucking care.
if they could remove their strength limiters and push their muscles to the absolute limit, there's no stopping zombies anymore. Anyway, which city do you want to spare? I think sparing Hong Kong is the way to go here.
I don't know if that's actually the best option.
Why is that?
Well, because we have a military base on Shanghai and Manila, and Hong Kong is at level 3.
Yeah, but it's not going to go up any higher.
Right, but we could make one of these military bases permanent.
Wait, how do we do that? We don't have the upgrade.
We do, remember? We did it in the Discord chat that it was on the rule sheet. So it's got to play starting military bases and end grade upgrade starting from the end of March.
It's nowhere in the rules did it say that.
I know. I literally said it in the Discord. It's on the actual sticker sheet itself. It has that written on there. But because we don't get the sticker sheet, we just get a bag full of tokens.
God, okay, fair. All right, well, I think saving Shanghai then. Because look at all the places we can put the like tokens.
Yeah, I think either Shanghai or Manila might actually be a better one, because I think Hong Kong's lost. I think it's.
What do you think, Zippy? You're going to be like the quarantine officer specialist is your bay. So, which place would you rather sit in?
Shanghai.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, what we already know that Zombinos can't swim across water, right? So why don't we just go?
I don't know. They just fucking did. They just fucking did. They went from San Francisco
airplanes,
to
Of course, it all makes sense. We all moved to Madagascar.
Yeah, or no, we go to Madagascar, right?
There's not even any cities here. Nothing bad can possibly happen.
Until we build a city, right? Until we build a city.
No.
Hey guys, did you hear Steven's like stacking up a bunch of sticks and it looks like a house? Let's go fuck him up before he gets us all infected.
So, so we come out here into the Antarctic, right? In the ocean of the Antarctic, and we build a sea lab. Let the fucking Zombinos have the fucking land on top. Let's
start playing Subnautica. Let's just do it.
Let's play Subnautica. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with that. All right, so we lost. What does that mean?
Yes. Okay, so first of all, we wait. When does this say to open this?
The moment you lose.
Package 8. If you lose 4 games in a row. Do we do end of round stuff before lose, or
I don't know.
In either case, win or lose, choose 2 upgrades, clear the board, discard all cards, and then open objective. Open mission briefing. Is that how that works?
Yeah. I think before we open the next mission briefing, we should do the lose. So before we do this one here, before we set up.
Okay, yeah. Let's. I mean, we've just lost our 4th game in a row. Let's see what it fucking.
God. All right, what's in it?
It's like, oh hey, we've equipped all of your guys with guns, and they can just go shoot the zombies now.
Okay, hold up.
Turns out they weren't that dangerous after all.
All right, so first thing. All right. Experimental vaccine programs. Your colleagues in New Zealand. Oh, fucking New Zealand. That'd be a better place to go.
It's not even on the map.
Have shown progress reducing the efforts of new epidemics with a controversial new formula. Its application is unconventional and may cause panic when administered. It's called shooting everyone. Add these 3 one-time events to the deck when you set up your game. These cards do not count against your funding level. Okay, what are they? One-time event. Increase the panic level of one city to discard an epidemic card without effect.
To discard an epidemic card.
Okay. Yeah, they're all the same. They're all the same. They're all the same. That's great, man.
Oh, hang on. Destroy this card after.
Yeah, they're one-time events, so that's why there's 3 of them. Fucking New Zealand saving everyone, man. Okay, so that goes over there.
Don't ever underestimate Kiwi Postal Service.
Okay. So we'll add that to these things over here because we can choose.
It's not even on the map.
We can choose to not put them in there, so that's fun. All right, so let's before we set up, let's fix the board. So destroy this card at the end of May. Okay, that is being destroyed now. We are done with May. Scratch. Okay, so we keep that up. Okay. Okay, let's clear the board. Wait, before we do that, end of game. What do we get? End of game.
Shit on.
Okay.
So end grade upgrades. We can choose 2 upgrades. We can choose an unfunded event, a starting research station or military base, a character upgrade, or a positive mutation. So we didn't eradicate anything, so we can't get positive mutations.
Okay.
I'm thinking the starting military base in Shanghai is a
must at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, done. We need that sticker. Where is that?
So that's the starting military base sticker. That is a permanent one. It does not go away.
Okay. We don't need the little base icon, right?
Which one?
We don't
The
yeah. We don't need to like that just counts as a military base, that sticker, right? We don't need to actually put a military base on that place, right?
I think you actually.
Like, because if that's the case, then we have one extra military base to put somewhere.
I think it does.
Or do you have to put one there? I think you might actually have to put one there. Let me just...
Pull all structures initially going to have research stations. Place a research station in each one with a starting... Okay, so if it has a starting military base on it, we place a military base on there during setup.
Okay, so I'll just lock the military base on there then.
Yeah.
Easy. Okay. All right. What's the other one you guys want to take? What's the second upgrade for this thing? Positive mutation? You no longer need to spend an action to discover a cure for this disease. That actually came up.
Yeah, but we didn't eradicate it, so we can't buy it anyway.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
So the other option is unfunded events, character upgrades, or we can go for the starting military base somewhere.
So do you want to do a second
Paris,
military
maybe?
base?
Paris, maybe. Paris is a good one.
Well,
it's connected to a lot.
We could also just put one in Atlanta.
Well, we all start in Atlanta.
Yeah, I know, but then... I guess if we're playing the... what's he called? The operations expert. So what are the... Hang on, let's just see what the character upgrades are before we make any decisions, because I forget.
I think the 3 that we had left were like, that's not that great.
No, we have 4 left.
4.
Increase your hand limit by 1. For an action, discard a card to draw a card of the same color. Well, that's dumb. It may use a city card in an adjacent city when building any structure. Do you not get... Okay, they're dumb, yeah. I don't think they help at all.
I mean, Grizzled maybe, possibly, considering how this shit just went.
Yeah, but we've never gotten a scar, so... not one.
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking another military base.
Yeah, I think so
like,
too. I think so too.
Paris is probably, I think, the best. Paris or Cairo, even.
Cairo is not bad.
Because Cairo gets it right on the border of the Faded, so we could...
And it's real close to Paris too, you know? Like...
Yeah.
What do you think, Zippy?
I think Paris would be a good hub to jump to. If I'm doing quarantine specialists, if we throw hubs where there's a lot of connecting cities, I can just go there and drop a whole bunch of quarantines and then jump to another one the next turn, drop a whole bunch of quarantines.
So what do you think? Like
we're keeping one in Shanghai, correct?
Yes, the Shanghai one is permanent now.
Right.
We need a quarantine mark on Tokyo.
I think the other thing we might want to start considering is roadblocks. Because we haven't been using them.
No, we haven't.
And just like the military bases, on the sticker sheet with the roadblocks, it actually had, you can make roadblocks permanent. We can, as an end game upgrade, you can make up to 3 roadblocks permanent.
Yeah. I mean, the first one that I could think of doing is probably blocking off like all these. Like, oh my god.
Well, I mean, we've got a lot of places that are being encroached upon right now.
So I guess you'd roadblock maybe Ho Chi Minh and
Vegas.
You'd need like roadblocks all like here.
Well, I was thinking Khartoum to Cairo would be a good place for a permanent roadblock, because that keeps this yellow completely out of black.
Can we put a permanent roadblock if we have a roadblock? If we don't have a roadblock?
No, you have to have placed the roadblock during the game, and then as an end game upgrade, you can choose up to 3 of them. As one of your upgrades, you can have 3 become permanent.
Oh, you can choose 3 roadblocks to make permanent.
The problem is, you have to discard cards to move through roadblocks unless you're the colonel. Where is it? I think it's just like...
Do you have to discard this, any card, or
if a city is hang on? If your current region is a military base, you may spend 1 action to place roadblocks and on as many routes as you want out of your current city. Diseases and faded cannot spread due to outbreaks along roads cut by roadblocks.
So wait, you have to be a city. You have to be on a city, and those roadblocks have to go into the military base. Is that what it's saying?
Yeah. So if Cairo had a military base on it, we could roadblock between Cairo and Khartoum, and then Cairo and Rida, Cairo, Baghdad, Cairo, Istanbul. It has to be connected to the city, and you can roadblock that area off.
Okay.
But for anybody other than the colonel, you have to... players may no longer drive/ferry along a route containing a roadblock unless they discard a card of the same color as the city they are entering. So it can make it difficult for people to get around, but at the same time, I feel like the only person that should be going into yellow would probably be the colonel. And he can do it for free.
So that's a permanent. Okay. All right. I think
at this point, I'm kind of thinking we should have cut our losses with yellow and just let that shit burn and fucking roadblocked it off ages ago and just sat back.
honestly forgot about it, to be honest with you. Like,
well, I wasn't using them because the cost to travel through the areas is so high that it didn't seem that great. But we haven't had a huge outbreak of explosions like this, really.
Yeah. I mean, we could still cut off yellow. I still think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think this one right here from Khartoum to Cairo it's like one single path that leads directly into the center of black.
In that case, here's what I think we should do. Paris. I think we should make Paris a military base, permanent. Because we can very easily get to Cairo next turn and put a base there.
We can block off
Madrid and Paris. And then eventually you can block off this one here.
I don't think... Can we build military base? We can build military bases in fated cities.
I mean, I know the outlier. This guy can.
Because if that were the case, moving to Madrid and building a military base there, and then road blocking everything leading out of Madrid into blue, cuts all of Madrid off.
Yeah.
It cuts that whole thing off with a single military base without having to make
another
it better.
military base like here in Montreal. Plus, we can start in a different city now.
Well, we have to start in the base, in the research station. And we still only have the one.
Okay. Might be worth making a research station in Paris. You know?
But I think we might need to do that. We might need to move into...
like Istanbul or something, you know?
Yeah, I'd say move into somewhere in the blacks, because all these up here on like 3, 3, 3, 2, they're looking pretty rough. Either that or we can try to fortify Atlanta.
Or we can't because it's a fated city or a fallen city. Anywho, where do you want to put it? I think Paris is the best choice. Out of Cairo or Paris, I think Paris is the best choice. Because it's interconnected to a lot. It puts us in the blue from Atlanta. So
Okay. Yeah.
Zippy, what are you thinking? Zippy?
He's thinking hard.
He's probably
All right, I'm back.
Oh, there he is. Where do you think we're going to go? Paris or Cairo? That's what we're thinking.
Paris.
Paris?
Yeah.
Okay, Paris it is. You cool with that?
I still think getting one in Cairo so that we can put a permanent roadblock there is a good idea.
Next turn, absolutely. Moving
Yeah.
right in there.
Like we don't. It doesn't even need to be a permanent military base. Just on our next game, someone get to Cairo, put up a military base, and then put up a roadblock.
Okay, so now we clean the board. So grab some cubes, my boys. Let's clean this shit up.
I was honestly expecting it to be something terrible. They've actually kind of given us something nice.
Yeah. Once use items is not bad, you know, like
which is a little bit scary. I'll be honest.
I hate how everything is like almost getting to the point where, like, if it goes to riding a 3, I think you can't move into it, right?
Once it's fallen, I think it's 4. You need to spend a card to get into it.
Oh,
If I remember correctly. 3, rioting. Players cannot take a direct flight or charter flights in or out. Research stations are destroyed and cannot be rebuilt. At 4, you have to discard a card of the city's color to enter it. And at 5, you have to discard 2. And if a character is in a city when it falls, they are lost.
They're dead. They just die.
No, they're lost. Shh. No one actually dies in this game. They're just lost.
Okay. Right. Put your tokens back. Put these back in their right spot. So I'm gonna save the game so it's easy to set up next turn. Put that back up there. Any more quarantine markers somewhere? Oh, there's one over there.
Not
Should
that I
have
can-
12. Yep. All right. I think that's it. Cool.
Military version.
And,
That's
yeah.
yeah.
So that goes over here, and then blue gets that. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Let me pull these out.
Oh yeah. Please do. And the other cards too, the yellow ones. Is that all of them?
One more. There it is.
Is that it?
Okay. Our funding goes up to 8. That's done.
Yep, it's already done. Yep. Okay, cool. Well, I am going to save.
Does the infection rate reset?
Yes, it goes back to
Yeah.
0.
Yes.
Good call. And I will save. Okay. Oh, flip these. Cool. Games save. Create. Right. Pan. Leg. Pan leg. May 3 was what we're on, right? No, June.
June 1.
Okay. So, you boys in for another one?
I actually have to go troubleshoot why my fan is grinding, and I have to take it out to the tech
Oh, right.
guy
You still
in
haven't
town.
fixed that yet.
No, I did. I bought a new CPU fan, and now it's doing it again. So I don't have the tools to test to see if my CPU header are faulty, but the tech guy in town does.
Okay.
So I was thinking about going to do that.
Okay. Well, that works.
I'm thinking this would be a good place to just pause and then start the final ship brigade.
Yeah, no worries. All right, guys. Well, I guess that's where we'll leave it. Holy fuck. We ripped the Band-Aid off. It wasn't as bad as we thought.
Dude, come on. We've got all these fucked up cities all over the place that
I mean,
yellow
within that
is
box.
spreading.
In that box.
We've almost completely lost blue.
You know, this is a good scene for that clip to come up. It's like, what's in the box, man? You know? Now we know what's in the box.
Yeah. At what cost, though? Like, remember when we went into this and it was like, we're just going to try and lose and not scar the world too much? And look what we did.
Remember when the Colonel was like, why would we ever use the Colonel? Turns out he might be the only playable character in the game. Oh, man, I foresee us. I love that. It's like, oh, yeah, you should have enough to only have 3 cities that won't take the token. I was like, oh, shit. That's not good. So, yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Zippy, where can people find you?
You guys can find me here on Twitch at Zippy_Zippo, where we do variety gaming and we have fun. We're just gonna chug through some Slay the Spire. I'm really into that game. Super fun. And yeah.
Nice. And Doc, where can people find your booty butt?
Right here, where I occasionally play board game.
Occasionally.
It's a bit randomized.
Yeah. All right, guys.
And tabletop games too. We do some role-playing stuff every now and then.
Cool.
No real schedule, just
whenever
we feel like it.
Yeah. I was very, very tired. I couldn't even fucking handle anything.
Yeah, no. Everyone needs a break every now and then.
Yeah. Anywho, guys, thanks for watching.
All right.
We're gonna jump back. I'm gonna jump back into some fucking
Subnaught.
Under the sea. The place for me.
No place for me. But yeah, so more of this board game to come later, I guess.
Yep.
Shit, man. We lost again.
Fuck this game.